Hello. It's really hard to see how many people are actually in the stream because of the little icon, herbivore icon here. Let me just move that right up here. Should be easier to see then. So we have 7 people here at the moment. Probably gonna be a little bit laggy. Hello, hello, hello. Are you all excited to participate in a recording session for Sonarian Wilds? Hopefully we can get a lot of people. Yeah. Just an FYI, super behemoths in Legacy were a lot tougher to use. Because you had the only way you could use your front-facing attack was if you were standing still, and if you were moving, it was always guaranteed to use tail attacks. Well, you kind of didn't really need strafe because you turned like on the dime. Holly in this version is able to deal upwards of 1,000+ damage. Especially if you Elder it and have 2 Void plushies equipped to it. It's a very nice skin. To be honest, it kind of looks like something I would have made for Lysias. White and red. Anywho. We gotta figure out where to start this video. Dart doesn't exist in Legacy, just in also. Anyone else feel like yapping besides Floppa/Rig? You can. I'd assume you'd just be able to join. You can't. I don't think you can join me directly, but you just have to get lucky with the Legacy server, I guess. Oh yeah, no. Here's drinkable. Very nice looking Aries. You get to Legacy by going to settings and then scrolling all the way down. We're gonna be starting in Swamp, by the way. Oh, there's that. You know, I could just be, using the in-game music audio. Let me think. You think I should do that or no? You do not need to use default skins for recording stuff. You can use any skins, however, default skins are preferable. Because you can't really have the same skins, because a lot of the creatures we're gonna be using have gotten remodeled or redesigned and don't have the same colors they used to have. I'm pretty sure I can use the in-game audio to Yap too. The server shouldn't be full. It should have around the same amount of players allowed in as the main game. I could join the main game again, have all of you join me, and then we could try joining a legacy server altogether and see if that works. Alright, so I'm going to menu real quick just to showcase what we will be using. Oh, I tried to. It takes way too long for menuing to allow you to reactivate. There we go. That's old Ken, but it's not old Ken. Alright. So, creatures we will be using are as follows. We will be using the apple deer. We will also be using Alcascu, Aelanus, Arcanax, Aranio, Exothan, what else? Bizu, Bengon, Bukon, Brookwick, Citrulantius, Crisis, Kame, Kotal, because that was actually in the beta version of this game, Dicera, Doragonix, Deocrine. Dunkleastius was planned much earlier on in the timeline, so we could technically use this as well. Dragonix, Exterri, Uvius, Elope. What else? Probably not Flick, but maybe. Loricus, probably. Not Gokea. Gramas, Kendall, Gyroudus, Hemokai, Hikorshi, Hashik. Ikaran, Jeff, Amiorn, Kiku, Kendall, Kuruku, Kamoti, Kiwin, Iridian. We'll also be using Nalriki, Kawiki, probably, Koini, no, actually, no, not Koini, ignore this, Koipis, or Koipais, Koiser, Griffin. I'm surprised that this is actually the redesign of Griffin rather than its remodel. I mean, the original design for it. Creep, Laharpies, yes. Lamako, Lysius, Larachu, Lur, Meek, Magnarothus, Militrua, Ninawi, Momoea, Momola, Mordelium, maybe. Morinus, definitely. Merkel. Namuna, yes. Nindir, yes. Nymphasuchus, Nitotalis. What else? Harrow. Rabiki, Polymonstrum, Ralokai, Reviatin, as I stated before. Sarchius, Sakurin, Shrew, Sachiri, Horolistris, Truthful Bayeva, Triboris, Vinro, which is technically in the proper game called Kuasa or something. Waistora, Yamato, Zodok, Zethins, and potentially Zuku, but that's to be decided. Verklixen also, maybe. We're looking at things that are around the cusp, like before 2020. So like Therokiss, Cyrodon, Therolachus are other examples, like, and also Shiraro, Solrain, Sanctor, maybe. Basically anything that looks really old, you could automatically assume that it's probably going to need to participate. Alright, I'm gonna join the main game, and I'm gonna allow you guys to come join me in the main game, and then hopefully this will allow you guys to join the same legacy server as me. Alright, now I'm gonna join Legacy. By the way, this is the same Grimace that I have in the main game. Alright, someone asked for in-game music, so I'm gonna give it to them. Just an FYI, recording is gonna be quite interesting to do because we have to play around the seasons. Alright, so who wants to be the main character? Well, main character in quotations because technically it could be anyone. Good to see a Lamekasaurodon again. Quite a long time since I've actually seen any. Alright. When would you guys like to start recording? Because if we're gonna be starting Swamp, there's a few things that we'll need to have in this thing. We're gonna need a cup, like a Kendall, Merkle. Basically, if you can think, if it looks like it might live in the swamp region, then you might want to turn into it. If you have it. I'm gonna need to hide. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys how far the camera extends from my Mordelium. It is not that far. This is like the farthest I can go with it. Gonna turn it down slightly. Oh yeah, I forgot. Winter has its own theme. I There likely won't be any big bad apex predators. There will likely be some background appearances, but other than that, everything's gonna be kind of chill. Maybe a chase scene, but that we'll figure out what to do as we go on. You can sit in the background if you'd like. The only way to be entirely immune to the cold, I believe there is a plushie for it. So let me just go equip that real quick. Recall it was the Frost Dragon plushie. Yeah, immune to cold and frozen. All right, so who's everybody that's here? We have Zykeli, we have Aisha, there's Raggy, we have Squawky, we Rig, Jay. We also have Corn Worshipper. We have a Nymphasuchus coming on in. There's actually two Nymphasuchus. One of them is Hanako. Yeah, the water is the sides of the thing is quite tall. Hello. There's an Axathan. Alright. I'm gonna go hide and like right down here. Go in the recording mode. This, by the way, this is how I do most of the recordings. I kind of just hide somewhere and then be off screen. Overall, I'd say Recode is an improvement other than the vibes. The vibes just feel off. If any of you want, you can be something flying in the background. I think what I'm gonna do is have Elysius pop out of the little tunnel here after it becomes a different season, because winter is kind of annoying for this. By the way, we can have more than one Lysius. I plan for Lysius. They're gonna be they're gonna be kind of similar to coyotes or wolves. They're very dog-like. So if any of you want, once it stops being winter, you guys can all be chilling in a little cave and then pop out. All right, we're gonna need to have the Sang move somewhere else. The Kendall can kind of just be chilling off to the side. And I also, another thing, I plan for there to be a Lamechasaurodon herd. I remember seeing a video quite a long time ago where it was a little Bruquek following a large herd of Lamecho. And that was during group, like way before group beta. And it was very beautiful to see. And I want to imitate that. I actually want to test something real quick. Look at this old menu. Ancient. There's actually a lot of old carcasses over here that just drop from the sky. Ah, that's nice. Yeah, that was the thing that happened with Legacy. If too many people tried to join, it just straight up crashed. That wasn't internet related, that was literally Roblox breaking down. That's why they had to remake the game. Well, that server is dead. You can find the tokens by going. It's next to where it says storage. I returned. All right. Well, it's spring now. Now is our best chance to get this started. All right. And just the men, I actually can't be in a pack for this. By the way, I have to be outside of a pack because the names will pop up. All right. I'm gonna need anyone that's in the camera view to move. I'll be beginning the record shortly. Man, the FPS is looking rough. Oh, you can zoom in and out. I didn't realize that that was a thing in Legacy. All right. It is time. 3, 2, 1. Begin. There is now time to rise out from the earth. If you're Elysius, that means come out from the hole. Alright, there's that little scene there. And then we're just gonna get a smaller scene of you guys moving over to water. And if you would like, either diving into the water or something else. I'm not recording, by the way. Not yet, at least. Alright, so make sure you two are like right next to each other and going for a drink. Should be 60 FPS. Oh god, yeah, I forgot that we kind of have to do things really rapidly, otherwise things get all messed up. Because now we have to wait for it to become daytime again. Is the days in old in Legacy are fast. So I guess while you guys do that, everyone should take this opportunity to either grab a snack or a drink. But hey, we have one scene done. It's better than no scenes. Let me just review. Did I stop Oh gosh, I think I messed that recording up because I must have accidentally pressed something because it just ends. Oh wait, never mind. We're good. I'm an idiot. Everything is fine. I'm an idiot. I just missed when the Lysias popped out from the hole. Oh, hi, Mr. Parahexilian. Technically, this will feature part of a this will feature part of a I'm actually just gonna hop back in there. Please make sure not to crowd me. I am currently setting up a camera. This will be partly an aquatic episode. It is becoming daytime once more. I'm gonna... If you have VC enabled, you can do that. I just recommend not to do it too much. But for now, what I'm going to do is join a VC in the Discord. Can the Sanctor and Exothan please move? Again, can the Sanctor or can the Exothan please move? If someone can grab the Exothan, that'd be great. Because, by the way, grab and latch are on everything. And now it's raining. Alright, can my two Lysius actors be prepared? Can the Parahex move? Actually, I have an idea. It's called partly arcing it a little bit lower so the Parahex isn't in frame. Alright, so 3. Actually, you know what? Is this Parahex purposely being a problem? The next scene will just be you two either diving into the water or getting a drink. Ugh. Alright, this is our chance. Parahex just needs to move and we can record. Alright, 3, 2, 1. We are go for green. Go for green. We are recording. And if you want, you can then dive into the water. And now it's time for an aquatic scene. Alright, let's see. So the camera needs to be positioned in the water. And if any of the Nymphosuchus want to just be chilling in the background, they can. Alright, you two are going to be schmoving down this way. Alright, 3, 2, 1. I am now recording again. I forgot to close the chat. Alright, we're gonna redo that scene real quick. Make sure everybody is prepared. Although I think it's nighttime now. Yep. Now we gotta do more waiting. A lot of this is probably gonna be a whole lot of waiting for perfect conditions. So basically, we're only really able to do a couple scenes every couple minutes because of nighttime and daytime. So it's gonna be a little bit rough. Is it is becoming the daytime. All right, it is time to go again. So 3, 2, 1. We are now recording. There's always the one person that's a little bit late. We're gonna need to redo that scene because we have to make sure everybody's on time. It's raining now. I swear, rain is super common. The rain wastes precious time, I'm gonna be honest. I wonder if going underground will fix it. It does not. I need to get water up anyway, so. Okay, the rain stopped, the rain stopped. Now's our chance. Gotta quickly get down here. Alright, I am ready. 3. Okay, I might actually have to move. I'm gonna move over here. Alright, 3, 2, 1. We are go. Bit of a lag spike there. You might want to redo that because of this. The spike in the lag. Which kind of delayed the movements. Which is frankly quite annoying. Alright, so I'm gonna be re-recording in a little bit. So 3, 2, 1. Don't crash. Alright. 3, 2, 1, and go. Perfect. And we're gonna have another scene of you guys just passing on through here. I'm not recording yet, by the way. So 3. We could probably have like a Merkel or something chilling nearby, although I feel like they'd probably be on land. So 3, 2, 1. We are recording. We are recording. We are recording. And since we got that at the cusp of it turning night, I'm actually gonna have to move it on over here. All right, what should we have Delicious do? Should we have them try to hunt like a Merkel or something, or Why does it sound like a microwave? Oh, I see. Let me check something real quick. So we were over here, but is there actually a way to get over there from the way that we were passing through? I see. Where am I? No, I will not be doing a face reveal. Huh? Who is Hunter? Rig, I'm gonna need you to be over here. You're dehydrating. Alright. Yeah, we can wait then. Please stop picking me up. I'm gonna change the names of a couple videos real quick. Hi. I've done a little bit of an update to the channel. So what the heck is going on? You do not mess with my stream. It's just a bottle. Is it soap issues or what? I never picked it out. I gotta ask them something. And then and then I was like, all the clones that we did. No, we looked at it. We were like rating. I'm just gonna run away. There's no point in fighting it now. Ah, hit my head off something. I gotta heal off this bleed anyway. Alright, there we go. Back. Production will likely be ongoing for a good while. But yeah. Alright, I have returned. We should be good to record once it turns daytime and once it's not winter. Is gonna be a while. I'm probably gonna switch to something different from Mordelium. It would definitely be a lot more useful. Something that's all terrain. Let's see here. Uh, uh, Shouldn't be too hard to find something that's all terrain. I know Flixlet was. There's also Uvius. There's Godly. This should work. Alright, well, if everybody is ready and we have all the proper characters, Lysius and Lysius's Lysius need to be over here, and the shrew needs to be over by the bridge. I saw, yep. This might end up being impossible if they're gonna just... if those people are gonna be annoying. I'm not trying to ignore anyone. It's just really difficult to look through everyone. Also, what happened? Alright, the shrew is gonna be over here. The Lysius are gonna be over here. You guys are gonna be coming up from the water. is the way we were going. You're gonna be coming through here, up onto the land, and then you're gonna be stopping over here. And Godzilla, what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna be walking up over here. And since there's food over here, we could either have you eat or something else entirely. Alright, yeah. Pretty much what you're gonna do is you're gonna be over here, you're gonna be walking over here, and then you're just gonna be munching on stuff. So basically just start down here. Alright, good. And what I'm going to do is... What the heck is going on there? And what I'm going to do is kind of just hide myself. Oh yeah, I forgot control was ambush. It's gonna use up like half my stamina. This is gonna be annoying. Alright, you guys are gonna start... The Lycius are gonna start in the water. And Godzilla, you're gonna just be chilling over here, and then you're gonna be walking over. You're not gonna be chilling from where the Lycius are coming from. You're gonna be over at this land bridge, and you're gonna start over here, and then you're gonna just walk up. Alright. Could you move, please? Could both of you move? Raggy and Aisha, could you both move, please? Alright, everybody in the water. Oh, Raggy was the Kendall. Alright. So we're first gonna get a quick little scene of them coming out of the water then. So in 3... Alright, now I have to wait for the little chat box to disappear. Let me check something real quick. What's going on over here? Oh, why is there a high ghost? It would be nice if the high ghost would move. Oh, what? Raggy, why are you attacking me? Well, the good thing is that I'm not dead, at least. This is probably gonna be an incredibly short video, I gotta say. It's quite a struggle to record all this. Everybody will get a roll eventually. It just depends on if we're able to move this along. But it's becoming a bit of a struggle too. There's people who are in shots they shouldn't be in, and etc. etc. The Auroron will be appearing later down the line. Alright, so we need the Auroron to move, and we need this Nymphasuchus to move. Or I guess I could record from a different angle. Actually, yeah, no, recording from a different angle should work. Alright, 3, 2. Oh, wait, the Auroron decided to move finally, but the other person is still there. Alright, Godzilla, you're not gonna be moving right now, but the next scene you'll be moving. Ugh. Guys, if you want to get this done, then you're gonna need to cooperate. Hello. Recording in Legacy. It doesn't shut down until 3 days from now. Alright, if everyone could please just cooperate. Raggy, that means you have to move. Please. Sang needs to move. The Sang needs to move. If I had a wall that I could bang my head into, I would be banging it pretty hard right now. Thank you. Alright, 3, 2, 1. We are recording. May 8th is 3 days from now, by the way. Oh my god. Of course, now this decides to pop up. How to get water anyway. And it decides to rain. Even better. If I had the same kind of control I did in Recode, where I could control the weather at at my fingertips, I would probably be preventing rain and keeping it permanently sunny. And it's already turning nighttime again. Alright, Lysias, back in your spot. And now we have a Boreal Warden coming toward us. And a Helion Warden. Fun. Yeah, that's right. You can't zoom in with the map. Raggy, please move. Raggy, you are not being very helpful. That is something I will make explicitly clear. You are not being helpful. I'll keep the camera right here, which is where the scene will be taking place. This isn't where you were able to get water. Just go back toward the Tree of Life. That space around there allows you to get water. What is happening? I need you both to be in the water. Please and thank you. They're not doing that much damage. I hope they realize that. As long as the Auroron doesn't attack them, they're not going to be doing much damage. Sturgeon. Oh yeah, that's right, Sturgeon. I'm back. Anyway, let's get this recording done. Alright. Lysias in the water. We're gonna be recording. Alright, I'll be recording in a little bit. And it started to rain. Actually, you know what? Let's just record with the rain. So 3, 2, 1. I hope everybody is prepared. They're both Lysias in the water. I'm only seeing one. Where'd Rig go? Oh, there. Alright, 3, 2. Oh, I'm not recording just yet. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Go. I think we're missing one of them. Also, just a quick tip. Just after you exit the water, make sure you do a little bit of a pause. And then you can finish going out. Also, make sure to check if the little red dot on the stream is red. Because otherwise, you will not be... There will be huge delay. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Oh, hold on. Is everybody ready? Squawk, are you gonna get in the water? All right. So 3, 2, 1, and hmm, let's just go because it was turning night in the when we were recording anyway. So 3. I'm not recording. Would it be better if I used my in-game mic? Two, one, and we are go. And end the scene. And we're gonna have to get a little scene of Godzilla walking over to the little food as you two peer over the edge. So we're gonna have a little scene of you guys down here running up as Godzilla over there is walking across. There's that. All right, I'm back again. All right, so Rig and by extension, Squawky, you guys are gonna need to be working on stuff. Oh, Godzilla, if you're gonna starve, then go get food. All right, we're putting it on pause real quick. You guys go get food and water and anything you need to survive. There's meat over by me. It's near the tree of life. All right, guess we're putting this on pause. Gotcha. Setting up camera. Camera has been set up. All right. Let's see this. Are you ready? Shrew, are you ready? All right. Everybody's ready. 3, 2, 1. We are go for green. We are go for green. Make sure you're walking around. All right, there we go. There's that scene. Now time for another scene. Maybe try making it look like you're munching on one of the plants. Oh, that's nice. We do love a T-posing Bazzelli. Cower works great. Alright, you two are going to be crossing the land bridge also. And you're going to be stealthily doing it, so try to make it look like you're moving as slowly, but also try to make it look like you're moving as stealthily as possible. If you are not participating in the scene, then please go away. Raggy, you've already shown up in like 3 scenes. Please move. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Start moving, guys. Start moving. And then you're just gonna pounce on the shrew. There we go. Perfect. We're doing what we can. They're not gonna be killed. They're just gonna be faking it, I guess. And then we'll just have a little mini scene of a Leviathan passing through the water. I guess we could save it for next time. Nah, you're good. You're good. How long have we been streaming for? I'm curious. About 2.5 hours. I think what I might do is end what we have right now. It probably won't even be like 5 minutes. This probably won't be that long at all, actually. I'm like just realizing that now. Yeah. I've also decided to separate special. They're not. These kinds of videos will no longer be called specials, by the way. You want to know what they'll be called? They'll be called Stories of the Wilds. Yeah, Jay. The You mean Raggy killed you? Raggy, why do you keep killing people? I swear, we could have gotten so many more scenes done if certain people weren't constantly in the way. Raggy, you were in like half the scenes and made them take so much longer than they needed to. It wasn't just you who was the culprit, but there were other people, but you were quite disruptive. I will see you guys in the future. But for now, a good day to you all.